The Washington Huskies went on a miraculous run during the 23-24 college football season. They finished with a near-perfect season, but of course, lost to the Michigan Wolverines. At the NFL Draft, they saw Michael Penix Jr., Rome Odunze, Trey Fatanu, Jalen Polk, Braylon Trice, and other key players all leave to the NFL. Additionally, their head coach, Kalen DeBoer, accepted the head coach job at Alabama, replacing the one and only Nick Saban. With their move to the Big Ten, can the Huskies still be competitive this season and potentially make it to the college football playoffs? Well, today, we will find out as we are rebuilding the Washington Huskies until we win a national championship. Our season opener is against FCS Northwest. Then we have Eastern Michigan and a game against Washington State, our rivals. In Week 6, we have to play Michigan. And our last 4 games of the season are against USC, Penn State, UCLA, and Oregon. Tavita Lu is a 5-star quarterback, and we are currently number 1 on his board. This would be a massive recruit if he commits to Washington. After 2 weeks, we are currently 2-0 and are 20th in the nation. It is currently Week 6, and Tavita Lu is so close to committing to Washington. And he is visiting this week for our game against Michigan. We will be playing the moments for this game, and we'll see if we can defeat the team who defeated us in a national championship. We are currently up by 7 points, 3:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. First and goal for the Wolverines at the 7-yard line. Have to come out with the stop here. Here's the quarterback. He's going to run, and he has a touchdown. 2:54 remaining in the game. We need to come up with a big drive here. Denzel Boston, he's going to pick up a few yards. We are handing it off to Jonah Coleman. 2:25 remaining in the fourth. And Coleman is going to get there, and we continue. First and 10 in the 48. And there's Jeremiah Hunter with a big play. And now first and 10 at the 24-yard line. And now we'll hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 at the 17-yard line. Handing it off to Coleman. He has the first down. And the clock continues to run. Handing it off to Giles Jackson. We have a block and a touchdown. And that puts the pressure on Michigan. 1:16 to go. The Wolverines have 2 timeouts. And they start at the 25-yard line. Here's the quarterback. The pressure's coming. And a huge sack. A loss of 6 yards on the play. We have to follow up with a big stop here. Michigan forced to use a timeout. Second and 16. They pitch it to their tight end. And he's going to get 11 on the play. And now under a minute to go. 3rd and 5. And they find their tight end over the middle. He breaks some tackles. And he goes all the way to the 28-yard line. And now we force him to rush out of the pocket. But he is going to take it for a touchdown. And Grady Gross will attempt the 47-yard field goal. Just need to time this right. And the kick is no good. And now it's overtime. We need to come up with the win right here. And there is a big play to Jeremiah Hunter. And we're going to get inside the 10-yard line. We're going to run it with Jonah Coleman. Coleman. And he's going to get to the 1-yard line. Second and goal at the 1. Here's Giles Jackson. And he doesn't have enough momentum to get in. 3rd and goal at the 1. Need to come up with a score here. Rogers tosses it off and we get stopped. And we are going for it on 4th and goal. Need to come up with a big play here. And we find a tight end. It's a touchdown. 3rd and 5 for Michigan at the 20-yard line. We're up by 7. Need to come up with a big stop here to win this football game. And they have a big completion to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal at the 6 for the Wolverines. They get the playoff. He rushes out and he finds Donovan Edwards for the touchdown. We are now in second overtime. 1st and goal at the 5 for Michigan. Orgy, and he's going to run it for the touchdown. And now it's the Huskies' turn. Here's Will Rogers. And he finds Ryan Otten, the brother of Cade Otten, wide open to the 11-yard line. Rogers is going to scramble. He's going to go for the touchdown, but he stops short at the 1-yard line. Rogers hands it off to Coleman, and he has a touchdown. And unfortunately, we failed on a 2-point conversion. It didn't allow us to play, so we lost by 2 points in overtime. Even though we lost in overtime, Tavita Lu, the 5-star recruit, has committed to Washington. That is our biggest commit so far. We also were able to recruit Jeff Robert, a 4-star wide receiver. It is officially the start of Season 2, and this is our schedule. Our season opener is against Colorado State. Then we have UCLA and Washington State. We play Michigan Week 5. This will be a tough game. We play Ohio State Week 10. And then Wisconsin, Oregon, and Rutgers for the final games of the season. Tavita Lou starts at a 78 overall. He will be an important player for this team. We were able to sign Tiger Backmeyer from Oregon State as a transfer. He is currently second on the depth chart for our receiving game. Ephesians Pricelock and Jonah Coleman are our best players this season. And that was a big start. We beat the Rams 37-13. And in his college debut, Tavita Lou threw for over 300 yards and had 4 touchdowns. And we beat UCLA 30-24. They were a 1 seed last week. They're now an 11 seed. Somehow, we defeated Michigan 40-35. That was an immense victory. And with that win, we were able to recruit Javier Crick, a 4-star linebacker. Ruben Pierce, a 5-star defensive tackle, is also very close to committing to Washington. And we are currently in first for 5-star strong safety Trey Ikior. It is currently week 13, and we are sitting at 15th in the nation at 7-3. And we have a huge game against the number 6 ranked Oregon Ducks. Ever since our win against Michigan, we beat Maryland, Purdue, Texas State. We did lose by 3 points to Ohio State. They are now ranked first in the nation. We had a big win against Illinois, a 3-point loss to Wisconsin, and now we have 2 games left to finish the season, Oregon and Rutgers. And if we win both of these games, there's a chance we could be in the playoffs. We also have the 16th best recruiting class in the nation with 10 4-stars and 4 3-stars. It is a home game against the Ducks, and we will be playing the Moments against our rivals. We're up 20-6 against the Ducks. They are going for it on 4th and 6 with 2:36 remaining in the 4th quarter. We need to come up with a stop here. The quarterback, and we just could not sack him. He's going to take the run. First down and more. Oregon ended up scoring a touchdown, so now it's a 7-point game with 2:05 to go. Here's Jordan Washington on the run, and he's going to get a 2nd and 1. Timeout by Oregon. Still 1 to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 1. We are up by 7. See what the Huskies can do on this drive. Williams will get the first down. 1:55 to go. 2nd and 11. At around 35. Here's Denzel Boston. Big play. He'll stay in bounds. And the clock will run first down at the 49-yard line. And now we are in victory formation against number 6 Oregon. And that will do it. The Washington Huskies with a huge rivalry win against the Ducks. Final score, Huskies 20, Ducks 13. And with that win, we are now ranked 12th in the nation. With our win against Rutgers, we finished the season with a 9-3 record and are currently 7th in the nation. However, Ohio State and Penn State were the top 2 teams in the Big Ten, and they will be playing in the Big Ten Conference Championship game. And our first ever college football playoff game will be against the LSU Tigers. This is what the college football playoff bracket looks like. We are listed as the 10th seed and playing LSU, the 7th seed. And we'll see how far we can go in Season 2 of this rebuild. And unfortunately, we lost to LSU 42-28. So we finished the season at 9-4. A big improvement from last year. And Penn State would win the national championship 31-20 against Wisconsin. In the NFL draft, Ephesians Pricelock was selected in the 3rd round, and Elijah Jackson was selected in the 7th round. Last year, there were only a few players who wanted to transfer to the Huskies, but this year we do have some great prospects. Isaiah Chisholm is a 4-star middle linebacker from Oregon State who is interested in joining the Huskies. TJ Crandall is another very good cornerback who is also interested in Washington. It is officially the start of year 3, and Tavita Lou has grown to an 89 overall. And just looking at this team, I think we have a legitimate chance to win the national championship this season. Our Season 3 opener begins with a game against FCS East. Then we have to play number 4 Nebraska, number 23 Purdue, number 6 USC, number 11 Oregon. We play our rivals Washington State Week 8. Weeks 10 and 11 are bye weeks. Week 12 we play the number 1 seed Penn State. And then we finish the regular season with a game against Pittsburgh. It is currently week 4 of Season 3. And we are ranked 19th in the nation with a 2-2 record. We defeated FCS East, but then lost 2 games to Nebraska and Purdue, and then we beat USC last week, 35-21, and now a big game against Oregon, who are currently ranked number 4 in the nation. And we will be playing the Moments in this game. 3:33 to go in the fourth quarter, and we're going to get a huge sack here to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Dante Moore, and he's going to fire, and it'll be incomplete, but a flag on the play, and this one is a pass interference on the defense. 2nd and goal at the 3. They'll hand it off to the running back, and we get there for a loss of 2. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 5. Here's Moore. Scrambles out, and a big sack there. 4th and goal at the 14-yard line. And the kick is good. So we are still up by 1 point. 2:36 remaining. We are up by 1 point. And now with the jet touch pass, a big block there by Backmeyer. Rashid Williams with a little juke. Got to stay in bounds, and we do. So the clock will continue to run. It is now the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Here's Backmeyer. And just nothing there, a loss of 2. And Oregon will call their first timeout. 2nd and 12 at the 42. Boston in motion. Here's Boston. Some good blocks there. And Denzel Boston will take it inside the 10. I do want the clock to run a little bit more, because we are still in the lead. Rashid Williams. And down at the 1. A huge play there. 2nd and goal at the 1. Oregon with no timeouts remaining. And Lou's going to give it to Washington for the touchdown. The Ducks are down by 8 points with 1:40 to go. Have to come up with a big defensive stop here. That'll be a gain of 4 on that play. Here's Moore. And a huge play there by our cornerback. After an incomplete pass, it's 3rd and 6 with 1:27 remaining. Here's Moore with lots of time. Fires, and it's incomplete. But this is most likely coming back. And it's pass interference on the defense. 1st and 10 for the Ducks at the 41-yard line with 1:23 to go. And a huge interception. Unbelievable. And we will take that for a pick 6. It's Greg Harris with a huge play. The game is not over. 4th and 4 play here. And it's incomplete, and that will do it. And the Washington Huskies will defeat the number 4 seed Oregon Ducks 28-13. What a game. And we are now ranked number 13 in the nation after that victory. After our win against Oregon, we had a loss to Michigan State by 2 points, but then we scored 63 points on Minnesota. And then we had a big win against Iowa, and now it is time for our rivalry game against Washington State. We have also managed to add 4 5-star recruits. Ramon Offat is a right outside linebacker. Isaiah Alley is a 5-star right tackle. Joe Marrero is a 5-star strong safety. And Cedric Morley is a 5-star left outside linebacker. And we are currently 5th in the nation in recruiting with 4 5-stars and 6 4-stars. But now it is time for the Apple Cup against the Cougars. Well, I'm pretty proud of the Huskies. We are currently up 31-0 against the Cougars. And just trying to seal the deal in Pullman, Washington. 3rd and 9 with 1.5 to go. We are up 34-7 against the Cougars. And what has been a great game for us. And there's a big play to Rashid Williams. And that will most likely do it in Pullman. But we will get the field goal, and we will win 37-7 against the Cougars in Pullman. A huge game for us. In addition to the win, we were also able to land the 4-star left tackle, Lyle Purdom. It was between us and Oregon, but luckily he committed to the University of Washington. It is week 12, and we are ranked 7th in the nation. We had a big win against Indiana, and then we had 2 bye weeks, and now it is time for our game against Penn State, who are currently ranked 16th in the nation. We will be playing the moments in this game, and we'll see if we can defeat the Nittany Lions. 3rd and 9, Penn State with no timeouts remaining, 1:55 to go in the game. Here's Lou, looking for Rashid Williams, and it is a catch, 1st down. And that will seal the deal, and we will defeat the Penn State Nittany Lions 38-28. And Tavita Lou won Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. He also won National Offensive Player of the Week with 457 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. And with that win, we are now in the top 4. It is the end of the regular season, and we are in the Big Ten Championship against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. We are currently 4th in the nation, and if we get the win against Minnesota, that will most likely guarantee us a spot in the playoffs. 2nd down and 10 with 1:49 to go in the first half. Here's Lou in the pocket. Looking. And a great pass there to Tiger Backmeyer. There goes Tiger Backmeyer. He's going to take it all the way for a Huskies touchdown. And now Minnesota with a chance at the 4-yard line. First and goal with 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Archie looking, and a great swat there. Third and goal for Minnesota at the 4-yard line. 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's Archie looking, and it's a touchdown. We just couldn't get there in time. Minnesota up by 1 point. 3rd and 6 with 3:14 to go in the third quarter. Need to make a stop here. Archie, pressure coming, and a sack by David Easton. 3rd and 3 for the Huskies at the 42-yard line. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's Denzel Boston on the jet touch pass. He's got a first down and more. And we go to the 31-yard line. What can the offense do here? Lou rolls out. Looking for Denzel Boston, wide open, and it's a touchdown. And it is now 27-22. 3:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Tie game. And we have possession at the 25-yard line. Here's Boston, and he gets met there by the pass rusher. 2nd and 13 for the Huskies. Tie ball game. Here's Tavita Lou, and he'll roll out. He avoids the tackle, and Lou all the way to the 42-yard line at pickup of 20 yards. Definitely showing why he is one of the highest rated overalls in this simulation. Here's Rasheed Williams, and he'll pick up 4 on the play. 2 minutes remaining. 2nd and 6 for the Huskies. And there's Denzel Boston with a great slant. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Tavita Lou has a lot of open space to run, and he'll slide, and Minnesota will call their first timeout. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. 1:21 to go in the fourth quarter. 29-29. Here's Denzel Boston with the pass. Great block there by Washington, and it'll be a 2nd and inches. Minnesota calls their second timeout. Washington at the 16-yard line. Rasheed Williams in motion. We'll give it to Jordan Washington. He's got a first down and more. 1st and goal. Minnesota calls their final timeout. 2nd and goal at the 1. 35 seconds to go. Running it with Jordan Washington, and he has a touchdown. And the Huskies regain the lead. 36-29. We're up by 7 points. 31 seconds to go. Here's Bryce Archie. A lot of time. Fires. And it is caught for the completion. The clock will continue to run with 23 seconds. Minnesota spiked it, so it's 2nd and 10 with 19 seconds to go at the 42-yard line. They need a touchdown to tie the game. A field goal will not suffice, and they'll throw it away. And now it's 3rd and 10 with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. What can Bryce Archie do for the Golden Gophers? Here's Archie with time. He'll roll out. And nowhere. It's 4th and 10 with 9 seconds to go. Just need to come up with one more stop, and we will win the Big Ten championship game. Archie fires over the middle, caught by his tight end, and he'll get the first down, but they have to hurry. 4 seconds remaining. Do they have enough time to get the ball off? And they don't. The Washington Huskies will win the Big Ten championship game 36-29 against Minnesota. An impressive performance by Tavita Lou with 247 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. And Tavita Lou won 2026 Player of the Year award as a sophomore. He had 4,294 yards, 40 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. And as a sophomore, Tavita Lou won the 2026 Heisman Trophy. And in addition to all of those accolades, he has also won the Best Quarterback Award for 2026. And we had the first round bye in the college football playoffs. We will either play Florida or Georgia in the Cotton Bowl. Tavita Lou is also a first-team All-American quarterback. Denzel Boston and Drew Azzopardi were second-team All-Americans. And we will play Georgia in the Cotton Bowl. They defeated Florida 35-31. This will be a tough matchup. 3rd and 4, 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Stockton for the Bulldogs. Looking and incomplete. 3:20 to go in the game. First down for the Huskies. Here's Lou, who'll find Denzel Boston, and Boston will score a touchdown. The Huskies lead once again. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 2:15 to go in the game. We are up by 4 points. And they'll find our tight end. It will be a gain of 4. Here's Gunnar Stockton. He'll get it out before the 2-minute warning. Stockton, and he finds his tight end for a big gain. A minute 57 to go. Huskies up by 4. 1st and 10 for Georgia. And it's an interception. What a play by the linebacker. And this will be a pick 6 in the Peach Ball. It's Devin Bryant. 52 yards. What a play. How the tables have turned. Georgia was in a position where they could have scored a touchdown and it would force all the pressure on us. And now they are down 2 possessions with a minute 37 to go. They still have 3 timeouts. We'll see if we can stop them here. 2nd and 7 for Georgia. Gunnar Stockton, and he'll find his tight end. We 1st and 10. They'll call their first timeout. Stockton. And the pressure's going to come. Daniel Hopkins with the sack for a loss of 6. Stockton with a minute 14 remaining in the 4th quarter. What can he do? And he'll find a receiver wide open. And he will score a touchdown. And Georgia now has a legitimate chance to win this game. They'll set up for the 2-point conversion to make this a 3-point game. Can we stop him? That is the question. Here's Stockton. Rolls out. Fires. And it's incomplete. A big stop. And they'll now attempt the onside kick. This is the game. Can we come up with possession? And a big play there. We are going to go down with a minute 4 remaining. Here's Rashid Williams on 1st down. Williams. And Georgia will call their 2nd timeout. A minute 1 to go. Georgia with 1 timeout remaining. Here's Jordan Washington, and he gets swarmed by the defense. Bulldogs call their final timeout. Well, this game is not over yet. We cannot get a 1st down, and we are forced to punt it away to Georgia with less than 20 seconds to go. What will they do? And this will be a touchback with 15 seconds for the Bulldogs. They have no timeouts. They are down 5, so they need a touchdown to win. Here's Gunnar Stockton for the Bulldogs. Stockton rushes out, and Daniel Hopkins with a huge sack. We'll see if they can get back to the line. The receivers are coming back. 3, 2, 1. And the Huskies will defeat the Georgia Bulldogs 21-16 in the Peach Ball. And we are advancing to the semifinals in the college football playoffs. And we will play the Kansas State Wildcats in the Sugar Bowl. And we are here at the Sugar Bowl. The Wildcats and the Huskies in the semifinals in the college football playoffs, with the winner advancing to the national championship game. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 2nd and 5 for the Huskies. Here's Lou. He'll scramble and run out for a 1st down. A minute 45 to go in the 1st half. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Here's Lou looking for options. He's going to run, try to get a touchdown, and he does. Touchdown, Washington. 3.5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 for Kansas State, down by 10 to the Huskies. Johnson, and it'll be a completion for 5 yards. 3rd and 5 at the 42-yard line. Here's Johnson looking for his receiver, and he has one downfield. And it'll be a Kansas State touchdown. The Huskies are up by 3 points. Here's Tavita Lou looking for Rashid Williams. He has a 1st down and out of bounds with 3:02 remaining. We're in the lead. We'll just try to run this clock down. Hopefully score a touchdown and make this a 2-possession game. Here's Tiger Bachmeier with a big run. It'll be a 1st down and more. 1st and 10. 2:22 to go. Here's a handoff to Jordan Washington, and he has a 1st down and more. There goes Jordan Washington. He's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. Kansas State down by 10. 3rd and 4. Here's Avery Johnson with time, throwing downfield, and it's intercepted. What a play by our defensive back. A minute 45 to go. All we have to do is get a 1st down, and this game should be over. We'll motion Devin Boston. Here's a handoff to Jordan Washington, who had a big touchdown, and Washington will get near a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Here's Washington, and it's a 1st down and more. Kansas State will call their final timeout, and we will defeat the Kansas State Wildcats 28-18, and we are moving on to the national championship game. In Season 3, we are in the national championship game against the LSU Tigers, the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last season. The national championship game is here. The LSU Tigers and the Washington Huskies. Washington will kick off, and we are underway at SoFi Stadium. LSU up by 7 early. It is the Heisman winner, Tavita Lu's turn. And he'll find Jordan Washington for a 3-yard gain. Rasheed Williams in motion. And here's Williams on a jet pass. Williams, Bachmeier in front of him on the block. Williams with a lot of room. And a first down to the 40-yard line. First down at the 40-yard line. For the Huskies. Here's Tavita Lu. Lu looking. Williams almost picked. Williams in motion again. Here's Rasheed Williams. Washington coming in. It'll be a gain of 3, so 3rd and 7. 3rd down for the Huskies. Here's Combs with a big catch. A first down. The drive continues. First down at the 28-yard line. LSU up by 7. Here's Tavita Lu with the ball. Looking for Jordan Washington. He's got a touchdown. And it's now a 7-7 game. 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line for LSU. First quarter about to come to an end. And they'll run it with Caleb Jackson, and he has a touchdown for the Tigers. At the 46-yard line, here's A.J. Swan in the pocket. And it's intercepted by Caleb Presley. And Caleb Presley will take it all the way for a pick 6. 60-yard touchdown for Caleb Presley. And just like that, it's 14-14. We are back to a tie game. 2nd and 8 for the Tigers at the 38-yard line. Approaching the 2-minute warning. It'll be a jet pass here for Branham. It'll be a gain of 3. Here is A.J. Swan with time. Fires, and it's intercepted again by Caleb Presley. Almost the same play again. And this will be his 2nd pick 6 in the national championship game. 2nd and 9. Here's Lu. Finds Rasheed Williams wide open. First down and more. Williams all the way to the 40-yard line. First down. Under 40 seconds to go. Here's Lu. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. Was looking for Jordan Washington. 2nd down with 34 seconds to go. Lu rolling out. And he is sacked for a loss of 12. And now 20 seconds to go. Denzel Boston in motion. It'll be a jet pass. Boston, a great block there by Jordan Washington. And LSU will call a timeout before 4th down. And we are up 21-14 at the half. 3rd and 15 for the Huskies. And Rasheed Williams with a big grab. And he's going to have a big gain all the way to the 49-yard line. So the drive continues. Here's Tavita Lu throwing, and he finds Denzel Boston. And Boston can take it all the way for a touchdown. And he'll be stopped at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Huskies. And here is Adams, and he'll be stopped for no gain. And now it's 2nd and goal. Bachmeier in motion. Here's Jordan Washington, and touchdown Huskies. And now 3rd and 4 for the Tigers at the 40-yard line. They could be in 4-down territory. And there's a pass, and it's intercepted by Caleb Presley once again. It's his 3rd interception, and he will take it for a touchdown. This is not scripted, and Caleb Presley is having the game of his life in the national championship. A.J. Swan has thrown 3 interceptions to Caleb Presley, all resulting in touchdowns. So we'll see what LSU can do. They picked up a 1st down. Final seconds of the quarter. Swan will run it, and he will be stopped short of the 1st down. Be 4th and 1. Washington is 4 minutes away from a national championship. We are up by 3 possessions. Here's Denzel Boston on a jet pass, and they'll pick up 1 on the play. LSU is down by 21 points with a minute 55 to go in the game. Can they come back, or will the Washington Huskies win the national championship? Here's Swan, and he gets sacked by Toby Erickson for a loss of 8. LSU not calling a timeout. 2nd and 18, high snap. Here's A.J. Swan, and he fumbles the ball, but he'll recover. But now it's 3rd and 33. LSU's players are rushing back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Swan firing, and it'll be caught for a gain of 13, 4th and 20. It all comes down to this. LSU trying to keep their championship hopes alive. Here's Swan. Lots of time, and it's intercepted by Greg Harris, the free safety. And now the Huskies are a minute and 11 seconds away from the national championship. 4 interceptions by the Huskies this game. Jordan Washington with a big run for a gain of 7. Under a minute to go now. Here's Boston. A great block there by Jordan Washington. Boston going for the touchdown, and he has it. Denzel Boston the second team All-American, with a touchdown in that championship game. It was 14-7 LSU, and now it is 42-14 in favor of the Huskies. Here's Swan, and it'll be a short gain. Here's Swan on second down, going deep, and he finds his receiver. So first down all the way to the 49. Here's Swan, pressure coming, and a good tackle there by Curly Reed. 3rd and 10 for LSU with 13 seconds to go. Here's Swan, going deep, and it'll be incomplete. And now it's 4th and 10, and they will punt it away for the final seconds, and that'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. And that will do it. We will defeat the LSU Tigers in the national championship game. It took 3 seasons with the Huskies, and we have done it. Tavita Liu, the Heisman winner in his sophomore year, the 5-star recruit with a huge game. And there it is, the national championship in the hands of the Washington Huskies. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe. Also, comment down below which college team we should rebuild next. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.